Retreat Migraine, which is a patient education conference. Today, I'm here with Kevin Lennerberg, who is the Executive Director for the Coalition for Headache and Migraine Patients, and Shoshana Lipson, who is our Sponsorship Coordinator. Today, Shoshana is going to be presenting a handful of products from our sponsors, and they are all supplement products.
Right. And before we get into Shoshana telling us about the products, we want to emphasize that with supplements, it's always important that before starting on a new supplement regimen, talk to your healthcare provider about it and what the ingredients are, just to make sure that there won't be any unexpected or adverse reactions with any medicines that you may be on. So with that, Shoshana, let's start with the first product.
Absolutely. So we're going to start out with a product called Axon. It's from Axon Optics, who you probably know from their FL41 glasses. You can see by looking inside this. This is a powder, so you mix it with 8 to 12 ounces of water. You take 1 scoop every day. And Axon is a combination supplement for migraine prevention, which means you do need to take it every day. And the main ingredients in it are vitamin B2, magnesium, CoQ10, butterbur, and then a little stevia just to make it a little bit sweeter and more palatable. And it tastes kind of fruity.
That's amazing. I had no idea that Axon made glasses and a supplement. Can you say the ingredients one more time?
Absolutely. So it has vitamin B2, which there are some studies to show that B2 is helpful in migraine prevention with some people. So it has B2, magnesium, CoQ10, butterbur, and then a little stevia. And there are some research studies for all of those ingredients that do show or indicate that for some people, this may help with migraine prevention.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. I was pretty sure, but you went through them a little fast, that there is research about all of these that makes me believe that this might be useful for some people for migraine disease. Now, of course, supplements are supplementary to other treatment options or to your diet, but they definitely can have some benefit.
Absolutely, they can. So we're going to go straight on to the second combination supplement. And I have one of the samples here. This is actually a children's version. It's a company called MigraLeaf, and they have 4 different formulations. So they have what they call the original. They have one that's called menstrual. They have a children's one. Those 3 are all preventive. And they also have one that you take as needed. They all have a variety of different ingredients in them. And then besides their combination supplements, they also have a stick that you can use that has 5 different essential oils. So if you are allergic to essential oils, obviously you do not want to try that. But for some people with migraine, essential oils can actually help with an attack. And so that is also an option.
I love that. They have that essential oil combo product, and then they also have that acute product, which is definitely stands out from many of the others that have that preventive focus.
Right, absolutely. So then our third company that we're going to look at today is a company called MigraStill. So MigraStill has a variety of products. We're going to start out with the combination supplement, which we have right here. So MigraStill has thiamine, magnesium, L-taurine, and feverfew in it as well. So again, it's preventive. You would have to take it every day. Like most supplements or even most medications that prevent migraine, you're not going to feel the effects immediately. So it's going to take a while, probably a few weeks, possibly up to 3 months to actually realize whether or not this works. So anything you try, you do need to try consistently for a while. And besides the combination product, they have 2 other options. One is an inhaler, which helps with nausea. So it has spearmint in it, it has lavender in it, it has ginger. Again, for some people, if you react to those smells, obviously you don't want that, but for a lot of people, that may actually help with your nausea or help with your attack. And then the third product, which I actually have here, this is called the MigraStill Stick. It's a roll-on. You can put it on your temples. You can put it on the back of your neck where there are some pressure points during a migraine attack. Again, this has essential oils in it, so peppermint, spearmint, and lavender. Not for everybody, but for some people, this may be really helpful. And it's a great option. As you can see, it's very small. You can put it in your bag, put it in your pocket, and just carry that with you if that is going to be helpful for you.
I like the idea of all the different options that they offer. Like, I've never heard of an inhaler that is used to supplementarily treat migraine like that. So I like the different options that they offer, and the scent issue. Like, again, that's not great for everybody. Like for me, scents really bother me, but for a lot of people, it can really help. Or it can even block scents that you're experiencing otherwise. Like maybe somebody wore some perfume, so I'm going to sit at my desk at work smelling some peppermint to try and avoid that from triggering me. So I think that's
Right.
awesome.
Absolutely. And I think it's worthwhile saying here that one of the interesting things about essential oils is that they're one of those product lines that for some people can really help with a migraine attack or help even prevent an attack, whereas for other people it can trigger it or can make your attack worse. So you really need to find out for yourself what works for you and what does not work for you. And it's just interesting because migraine is so complex, I think, that something can make someone sicker and another person better, and it's the same product, but that is the complexity of migraine as we look at it. So the next product we're going to go to is by a company called Glia Sciences, and it's called Gliasin. So Gliasin is very interesting. It is a proprietary blend of phytochemicals that are derived from Boswellia serrata, and there's a fair amount of research on Boswellia that shows that it helps provide for neuronal stability and helps reduce inflammation. So again, this is something you would have to take every day. You need to take it for a while, give it at least 3 months, and you may find that it actually helps reduce either the severity or the frequency of your migraine attacks. And it's a new option that's out there that may be worth trying.
That seems great. And there's a lot of research going on nootropics, looking at different supplements that can be used to enhance brain function or to stabilize your brain's workings. And so I think it's great that this product exists and it's there for the migraine community.
Absolutely. Absolutely. It's a really great option. So another option we have for nausea is something that I'm a fan of. It's called Norzein. So the nice thing about Norzein, I'm going to show you what it looks like here. For those of you who don't have it, you can see it's just a little pink tablet. You chew it. It tastes okay. It's kind of sweet, like a berry flavor. But the nice thing about Norzein is that it is not prescription. You just get it over the counter. You can get it in any pharmacy. You can order it online from various online companies. It's not expensive. You may be able to use that instead of a prescription. Maybe it will supplement your prescription. But for those of us who really struggle with a lot of nausea, it's great to have these other options to help manage that in a way that is not going to cause a lot of nasty side effects.
Because it's a chewable tablet, is it really fast acting?
It is pretty fast acting. I tend to chew down on a couple of them fairly regularly, and it seems to help. I do take it in combination with ginger, sometimes in combination with a prescription medication as well, or sometimes when I feel like I've taken too much prescription medication, and it seems to help pretty quickly. I could say it doesn't completely get rid of the nausea for me, but it definitely helps reduce it and makes it more manageable, so that's good.
I love that point about using things in combination with one another to try and have the maximum amount of effect.
Absolutely. It's kind of like just having a toolbox. So having all these different tools that we can use either individually or in various combinations is really important. And I think because of the complexity of migraine, it's really important to look at this as having a toolbox where you can just pull different things out as you need them and use them in combination as works best for you. So that's a great thing. So that brings us on to one that's slightly different. This is a company, BioCult Migraine is the product, BioCult Migraine. I don't have any of that left here, but I know to show it on the screen. So the nice thing about BioCult Migraine is that it is a broad spectrum probiotic that also includes vitamin B6 and magnesium. So at the same time as it's targeting your digestive tract, it's also targeting your head. A lot of people who live with migraine are deficient in magnesium, so it's nice to have this. I know that I take a lot of supplements, a lot of medications. Anything that can be combined and put into a combination like this is just a great option.
Absolutely. And the brain-gut connection is increasingly being understood, but we're still at the early stages. And understanding that the two-way street there, what's happening in the brain and how that impacts what's going on in the digestive system, and a lot of the IBS type symptoms that we see that are comorbid with migraine, and then vice versa, when there's bad things going on in the gut, how that can lead to migraine attacks, and probiotics helping to stabilize, recolonize in a healthy way. I think there's just tremendous opportunity there for migraine management.
Absolutely, absolutely. So our last two that we're going to look at actually have to do with hydration. So people who live with migraine have to stay hydrated. And it seems like a logical thing, and you would think that it's something easy to do, but it's not always easy to do, especially if we feel nauseous or we're on the go. We need to drink a lot of water, and we need to keep ourselves hydrated, first of all, to treat a migraine attack, to prevent a migraine attack. So we're going to talk about a company here called Liquid IV. And this is a hydration multiplier. So when you add this to a bottle of water, the concept behind this is that it's the equivalent of hydrating with 3 bottles of water. And you can see it here. You put this in 1 glass of water, and it's like having the 3 bottles. So it's a hydration multiplier. I really like it because these are just little packets. I'm going to show you one. You can carry this with you. You can put it in your pocket. You can put it in your bag. Keep it in your car so that you always have this. So if you feel an attack coming on, you can just put that into a glass of water or a bottle of water, and you should be good to go. It comes in a couple of different flavors. They taste pretty good. One is passion fruit, one is lemon, and I think that both of them taste really good. So definitely we need to look at hydration, and anything that's going to help us with that is really important.
I love that. I love that. It makes it easier for us to hydrate, because while I'm sitting here with my water bottle, like drinking 3 of these while I'm on the go and having a place to refill it even is often difficult. So being able to drink less and still get the same amount of benefit sounds like a great idea.
Absolutely. I think it's a really great idea. I certainly appreciate it. So, and that brings us to our final company for today, and that's called a company, Nunlife is what their name is. And they have these little Nun hydration tablets. You can see this is just a sample. I'm actually going to open it up for you so you can see what it is, but it comes out like this. So don't worry, you do not have to swallow this. You put it in water and it dissolves. It has electrolytes in it. So when we're talking about hydration, it's really important not just to know how much water you're drinking, but also to make sure that you're replenishing and keeping a good balance of your electrolytes. So that's where Nunlife comes in with their different tablets. They have a lot of different flavors. Some of them have some different vitamins and supplements in them as well. So again, you can have that kind of combination effect. As you can see, it's small. You can put it in your pocket. You can take it with you easily. So another great option for hydration.
I know a lot of people who are evangelical about that product, whether they're people living with migraine and they use it for that effect. Athletes use it for the electrolytes. They taste great. People just sing the praises of that one. So good stuff.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And just to remind everybody, as we always say, that nothing works for everybody, but everything seems to help someone. So if you haven't tried one of these products or several of them, it may be worth your while trying. Just to repeat again, as Kevin said at the beginning, that if you're talking about taking a supplement, even if it has herbs or if it has vitamins in it, just check with your doctor first, because some things can interact with medications. But other than that, these products are worthwhile giving a try.
Thank you so much for joining us.